we are finally here to do my Sephora Sale Haul. I know, you guys, I'm so sorry. I meant to get this video up a week ago, but last Monday when I wanted to film, we had literally men working on our house, so they were like banging on our house, so that was a no-go. Tuesday night, I ended up getting a really bad sore throat. Woke up Wednesday full-blown sick, kept Ivy home from school and everything. We both were not feeling good. We watched Bluey the entire day. And then pretty much have been sick since then. It's now the next Wednesday, like a week and a half after I wanted to originally film this video. If you can tell, I still sound sick. I still am sick. So I'm sorry about that if that is annoying, but I do sound way better than I did a couple days ago. Better late than never, right? I went a little crazy, guys. I went a little crazy with the Sephora sale this time around. I really don't buy a lot of makeup and skincare really any other time during the year, so I figured, why not? I kind of had that mentality of like, F it, why not? Which is maybe not the best for my credit card, but for my soul, it made me really happy. So I'm excited about a lot of these goodies that I bought. I am not kidding you. I found some holy grail favorites already, and I've only been using them for a couple weeks at this point, but oh my gosh. The first thing I want to talk to you about, I am about to sound very dramatic, but I want you to know that every word that's about to come out of my mouth, I mean with my whole entire heart. I have absolutely fallen head over heels in love with this product, and it's from Danessa Myricks. This is her Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder Lowlighter. So the first shade I picked up two shades, spoiler alert, was the shade Unbothered. Kathleen Lights has been raving about this for like over a year at this point. I've had this on my loves list on Sephora to buy for like a year at this point. She has raved about it so many times in so many videos. She says every time that she gets complimented and asked what blush she's wearing, it's always this blush. And I just really trust Kathleen Lights in her recommendations. So I decided to bite the bullet and finally pick it up after wanting it for a really long time. I'm not gonna lie, I got it in the mail. I opened it up, I looked, oh, I just put a big old divot in it. I opened it up, I looked at it, and I was like, that's really not anything that great, not special. Then I swatched it, and I still was like, what the heck, Kathleen? Like, is this gonna be pretty? I don't know. I saw that sheen and thought that it was going to be like too sheeny and too metallic on the cheeks. No. I am telling you, this is so stunning. So it's what I have on my cheeks right now. I do have a little bit of a cream blush underneath it, which I'll show you in a second, but I don't have any highlight on. It's all this sheeny, beautiful, just stunning cream blush. Oh my, I literally cannot express to you how beautiful this is, especially in person. I'm hoping it's coming across to you on camera, just how glowy and sheeny this is in a healthy way. It's not metallic. I feel like in the swatch on my hand, it looks pretty metallic, but on the cheeks, it just turns into the most beautiful glow, healthy, makes you look healthy, makes you look glowy and just youthful and vibrant, and just something about it is so stunning. And I know I just said all of these things about the Charlotte Tilbury highlight wand in Pinkgasm, and trust me, I still stand by that highlight wand. I love it so much. I actually picked another one up. We'll get there in a minute. So like, you guys are probably like, Emily, you were just raving about the Charlotte Tilbury highlight wand. Now you're raving about this. What the heck? Pick a side. But honestly, I kind of like this more because it's in a pot, so it's a lot easier to apply and it's not as messy of packaging. Also, it's cheaper. It's $27 versus the highlight ones are like $49. And I think it's prettier of a glow. I know. I feel bad saying that because I did just like hype up the Charlotte Tilbury one, and it's still beautiful. It's still stunning. I'm still going to use it, but I do think this is prettier. I do. Sorry. I just gotta be honest with you guys. So this is so stunning. But anyways, I used this one time and was like, oh, wow. I love this. And then I used it again and I was like, I need another shade. So I picked up another shade. So I ended up also getting the shade Low Key. So it's the same exact formulation. It's just more of a like orangey pinky sort of shade. I'm just gonna swatch this for you since I don't have this on my cheeks, but I'm gonna tell you right now, it is just as stunning. It actually doesn't look as reflective and pretty as the pink, but it really is just as beautiful on the cheeks. And I'm really happy with this shade because it doesn't pull gold. Neither one of them pull gold when you turn your cheeks, which sometimes glowy blushes can turn gold, like they have that gold flip to them, and I just personally do not like that in a blush. So the fact that neither one of this does that, I love. They just, again, just like the pink one, this looks so healthy and glowy on the skin, but it just gives you more of that like orangey sort of glow, which is what I was going for, to be honest. That's what I was looking for in a new blush. I have a bunch of glowy pink blushes, but I don't have a lot of glowy orangey tone blushes, and I was really looking for that. That is why I also picked up from Charlotte Tilbury their Glowgasm wand, Beauty Light wand in the shade Pinkgasm. I ended up swatching this in store and decided to pick it up. I haven't used it yet because I've just been obsessed with these, and actually I got really lucky because this one was already on sale for like $18 or something like that, and then I got the 20% off on top of that. So I was super excited when I bought this one. The second one I bought, it's not on sale anymore, unfortunately. I don't know why it was on sale on top of the sale, but I will take it because I was so excited about it. But in store, again, I was looking for a more orangey tone blush, and if you remember in my wishlist video, I talked about the Patrick Ta She's the Moment blush, I believe is the shade that I was mentioning in that video. And I'm so glad that my Sephora had it because I swatched it in person, and on my hand, it just swatched more pinky. And again, I don't need more pink blushes. I have a lot of pink blushes. I need a more orangey tone. So I was really bummed with that swatch. So I decided against buying the Patrick Ta one. And in store, I ended up swatching this one from Charlotte Tilbury. Again, this is their Glowgasm Beauty Light wand in the shade Peachgasm. Pinkgasm. These names. Has been my favorite for like the past couple of months. It's the one I raved about in my recommendations video. I love it, I love it, love it. It is truly stunning. So before I ordered these and discovered how beautiful these are on the cheeks, I did pick this one up. I haven't used it. I'm debating returning it because it is completely unused, so they could put it back on the shelf and resell it. But part of me wants to keep it because I love the Pinkgasm one so much that I do think this would be beautiful on the cheeks. Then the other part of me is like, anytime you want a like orangey tone blush, glowy orangey tone blush, I feel like I would be reaching for this one. And this is expensive, and they're like $42 or $49. I did get the 20% off, but I don't know. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do with this. I feel like if I used it, I would love it. It would be beautiful on the cheeks. It's just, I don't know if I need to keep it because I'm loving this so much. You guys, I cannot express to you how beautiful I think these are. I'm gonna stop talking about them because I feel like I've just been raving about them for so long at this point. You're like, we get it. They're stunning, they're beautiful, you love it. But I just cannot get over it. I feel like it's not doing justice in person right now. Like on camera, I mean, just how beautiful in person it is. I will say I do use cream blushes under this. I think if you love a glowy blush, you could just use this as your blush and be fine with it. I personally like to put a color underneath them and use them more as blush toppers. I like to use these It Cosmetic cream blushes underneath them. So underneath the pink shade Unbothered, which is what I have on today, I like to use this shade, which is Sunlight 10, and it's just like a really pretty, I'm gonna try to do it beside it, a really pretty pinky tone that just matches it really well. And then underneath the Low Key shade, which is that more orangey tone, I like to use this one, which is called Sun Blossom 20. Again, just a more orangey tone shade that like these go perfectly with them. I already love these cream blushes. If you have not tried them, they're amazing. This isn't like a recommendation. I didn't buy them. I actually got these in PR a while ago, and I've just been using them nonstop for months at this point. But this combination is so good together. That's just how I personally like to use these. I just wanted to say that I don't use them on their own. Okay. Enough about blushes. I didn't need to buy 3 new blushes, but here we are. The next product that I found in this haul that is becoming one of my favorites so far, like I have been using it nonstop, is from Charlotte Tilbury. This is her Airbrush Flawless Blur Concealer, Weightless Full Coverage Concealer. This is a new launch from her. I picked up the shade 3 Fair. I picked this up based off of Stephanie from Babs Beauty recommendation. She was raving about it. I swatched it in store. I thought it looked stunning and beautiful on the swatch on my hand. And it is such a good concealer, you guys. I have been jonesing for a new concealer to fall in love with, and this has been it. It looks beautiful on the face. Also looks really good on my under eyes, which is hard to do on these lined, dry, crepey, flaky under eyes of mine. This looks beautiful under there. The wand is a little funny. It's just kind of like a flat paddle. I mean, I don't think it really does anything different applying the concealer, but it's just kind of like a change of pace, which is nice. It's a more like thick concealer, but not in a bad way. It's I guess moussey, sort of. I don't know how to explain it. It is on the thicker side. It's not a thin concealer, but that's not a bad thing. Like, it doesn't get thick or cakey on the under eyes. In my personal experience, if you don't use too much, you have to be careful, but that's with really any concealer. And it just blends out into the most beautiful full coverage concealer Something about this looks stunning on the under eyes. It looks good on the face too. I have it under here just to like conceal my cheeks. You guys know I like to do that because the redness pops through. But on my under eyes, it just looks so smooth, hydrated. Even when I set it down with powder, it does get a little more dry looking when I set it down with powder because I put powder on top of it. That really happens with any concealer, but it doesn't look bad. It does still crease on me. I have eye lines, everything creases. Like, that's not a concern for me. But I think it looks very smooth on the under eye. Wears all day long. It doesn't really like fade off, or the coverage doesn't fade, which can happen with some concealers. I was pleasantly surprised by this. Like, I was hoping I would like it, but I don't like it. I love it. If you're on the hunt for a new concealer, this is a really good one. Before I tried that one out though, I did go ahead and pick up another Hourglass Vanish concealer because this had been my favorite prior to trying the Charlotte Tilbury one. I had bought a mini of it in the last sale and it's basically gone. I'm like scraping the edges to try to get the rest of it out. I have used this concealer in the past and then again just finished up that mini. It's a good concealer in my humble opinion. I got the shade Creme 1.5. It's kind of similar to the Charlotte Tilbury in the sense that it's a little bit thicker, it's full coverage, it lasts all day long, it blends into my skin, it's not drying. Like, they are very, very similar actually. So if you like the Hourglass one, I think you would like the Charlotte Tilbury one. But yeah, I just picked up a full size of this because I got the mini, it's basically gone and I wanted another one. And I hadn't tried this one yet, so I didn't know how much I was gonna love it, but I will use this one too. I'm still excited I picked up a full size. Okay, I did also go ahead and buy the Hung Van Gogh Color Story eyeshadow palette in the neutral one, the one I said in my wish list video that I wanted. Yeah, new neutral. First of all, this packaging is really pretty. I'm not someone who really cares about packaging. I mean, if it's cool packaging, great, awesome, but I'm not gonna buy something for the packaging. I'm just not gonna waste my money on that. I want the product inside. But this is just really nice. It's smooth, it's matte. I love this like bright red color. I just think that's really pretty. But aside from the packaging, the eyeshadows are really pretty too. Do I think it's anything revolutionary? No. Did I absolutely need this palette? No. But I also knew that when buying it. Would I be fine without it? Yes, but I am still glad I picked it up. It is the eyeshadow that I have on my eyes today. I just mixed together these two lighter shades into the crease, and then I put this really pretty shimmer all over the lid, and then I use this darker one as like a tiny bit of a liner. I don't even know if you guys can see that. I'm kind of far away, sorry. But it is really pretty. That shimmer definitely gives like a gleam and glow to my eyes that I enjoy without it being too much. I'm really not into a super intense shimmer anymore. You guys know this. This is a pretty one that's not too intense in my opinion. So here's all of the shimmers swatched out. They are just really pretty. I mean, they really are. This one's a little warm for me, but these three, gorgeous. Especially this one right here is more of a satin than a shimmer, which I'm really into that. I will say I don't think I'm gonna get a ton of use out of this shade at all. It's like I haven't used it yet. And well, I've only used this palette twice. Okay, so like just letting you know, but I haven't used it yet and I can't really see myself using that. And this one shows up a lot darker on me than it looks in the pan. I did use this the first time I used the palette. I totally meant to take a picture of my look and then mom brain, I spaced out and I forgot. So I'm very sorry about that. It was just it was more dramatic of a look than this one. But this ended up showing up a little bit darker on me than it does in pan, and it got a little patchy, I will say that. But these two mattes are amazing, and then the shimmers are really pretty as well. Again, I have this one on my lid, and it's just really pretty. Like, I was changing in my closet earlier, and I just happened to like get a glance of my eyeshadow in the mirror in there, and I was like, oh wait, this is actually like really sparkly and pretty. It's kind of getting a little washed out right now with my window and my little ring light that I'm using, but in a little bit more dim light, it is like super sparkly and very pretty. I did go ahead and buy the full size of the NARS Light Reflecting Hydrating Primer. I said I was going to in my wishlist video, recommendations video, I don't know, the last Sephora sale video that I put up. I'm just glad to have a full size of this. I had a mini that I was using and was really enjoying it, so I wanted to buy a full size. It's a really good hydrating primer where it's not too sticky, it's not too oily, not too greasy. It sinks into the skin and really does provide a layer of hydration without being too much. You know what I mean? I do have dry skin, so I like that. But I think even if you had combo skin, you would like this too. Oily skin, obviously, you're not going to want a hydrating primer, but I think a lot of people would enjoy this. It's a thinner consistency, more like I don't want to say gel, but just like a little bit thinner. And it really does just mesh into your skin and sink in and just provides a layer of hydration without being like too much, you know what I mean? So I'm really glad that I picked up a full size of this. I have it on today under the Natasha Denona foundation, which can be a little bit cakey and drying on me if I'm not careful. And this provided the perfect base for that foundation. I'm loving my makeup today, you guys. Like, I think this look is one of the prettiest looks I've done in a really long time. You're probably looking at it thinking, Emily, that's a really simple, basic makeup look, which you would be correct. It is, but that is like what I feel the best in these days. I feel really pretty right now. I think my base looks good. My blush is shiny and glowy and gorgeous. I like the lip combo, which I'll tell you in a second. The eyeshadow is pretty. Like, I just feel very put together and good in this makeup look. I got done with my makeup and I was like, oh girl, wait, this is a really pretty look. Like, you look good. So I'm really happy with a lot of these choices that I decided to buy, and this primer being one of them. Okay, the lip combo, I might as well go ahead and talk about that. I picked up one of these Rare Beauty Find Comfort lip butters. It says it's a rich, cushiony lip butter that coats lips in hydration, leaving them visibly softer, smoother, and more supple. I think it's a newer launch from Rare Beauty. I just thought that it looked like a really nice chapstick lip butter that would be hydrating and nice for my lips, but also give me a little bit of color. I love using my C.O. Bigelow My Favorite Night Balm throughout the day. It's a really hydrating lip product that I like to use. However, it's clear, and when I have like a little bit of a skin tint on, maybe a little blush, I just like to have something that is colorful on my lips that makes me feel more put together. So this is the shade Loved, and this is the one that I have on my lips right now. It is just a really pretty light pinky peachy sort of shade. I do have on a lip liner underneath. Honestly, you can't really see the lip liner though, but it's from Makeup by Mario. This is his Suede Sculpting Lip Pencil in the shade Hue, which is just like a little like pinky sort of lip liner. Again, you can't really see it. It kind of disappeared. But this is the Love shade that I have on. It's really pretty. I like it. It is smooth. It is comforting. Lip butter is a really good name for it. It does feel really good on the lips. It feels thick, but not like lip gloss goopy thick. I did think this one was a little light at first. I like it more with a lip liner and more of like a lip look than on its own. So because I liked the formula so much and I thought the shade was a little light, I picked up another shade, you guys. I picked up the shade Uplifting, which is their, I think this is the deepest one or the second deepest shade. I like that the shade packaging matches it. So whatever, you know, color is on the inside is what you're gonna get on the packaging. I just think that's a cute touch. This is just a little bit richer, deeper, more like wine berry of a color. And this is just really pretty as well. Again, same formula, same like comforting sort of thick lip butter. Like, that's a really good name for it. I talked about getting a full size of the Makeup by Mario Moisture Glow Plumping Lip Serum in the shade Rosewood Glow. So this was part of the birthday gift from last year from Sephora. It came with a mini lip liner from Makeup by Mario and then this shade in a mini size of their Moisture Glow, and I just have used it almost all the way up. It's almost all the way gone, and I love the combination of the lip liner and this Moisture Glow Plumping Serum. So again, my mini was almost gone, so I wanted to pick up a full size. Okay, then I got some hair goodies. So I ended up picking up a mini of the K18 Air Wash Dry Shampoo. Yeah, dry shampoo. This is so interesting. So I actually ended up picking it up because a few of you guys commented on my wish list video saying that it works really well. So I was super intrigued. I did pick up the mini because it's pretty pricey. I think this mini was still $28, which is it's actually bigger than I thought it was. I saw this in person at Sephora, so I didn't have to order it online, and I was expecting it to be like half this size. So I think I will get quite a bit of use out of this mini to determine if I want to buy a full size or not. I've used it quite a few times. I think I like it. I do. I think it's a really weird consistency. So it is a liquid dry shampoo, which I've never used before. You shake it up, you split your hair, you spray it in, it's wet for a second, you let it dry, and then you kind of like zhuzh it like any other dry shampoo, and it doesn't leave any sort of like white cast in your hair. I do think it helps with the oils. Do I think I can go longer without washing my hair with this? No, I don't think so. I don't think it does a ton better job than my normal Not Your Mother's dry shampoo that I use. Like, I just went way too long without washing my hair a couple days ago. I like went my normal like 3 to 4 days that I normally go without washing my hair. And then Ivy and I were gonna go swimming with some friends yesterday. So on Monday night, I was like, I don't wanna wash my hair and then go swimming and then have to wash it again. So I went an extra day than I normally do. I was really excited to wash my hair last night, let me tell you. So I don't think that I like was a ton less oily because of this. Do you know what I mean? I ended up having to also use my Not Your Mother's Dry shampoo, which kind of sounds like I'm like, I don't like this product, but I think I do. I don't know. I guess I'm just not really fully ready to give you guys my thoughts on this. So far, I'm liking it, but I will keep you updated. I also picked up this wand from Day. So this is their Cactus Fruit 3-in-1 Styling Cream and Taming Wand. This is a new scent from them though. This is their Vanilla Day Beam. So it's just like a vanilla scented wand. It smells good. I mean, I don't think it really lingers in my hair. Like I can't really smell this past once I like put it in. Do you know what I mean? It's not like making my hair smell super good, but it does smell good actually. They have like a hairspray, like not a hairspray, but like a perfumey hairspray in this scent. And I think it smells really good. It's like a body hair mist. I might pick it up eventually because this does smell really good. But anyways, this is just one of those like taming wands. I like to use it when I have my hair in a low bun, which I wear in 99% of the time. I like it. I will say I have to loosely put my hair up and then use this to tame my hair down and then take my hair down and re-put it up, because once I tame my hair with this, it almost like bunches here, like all the tame hair just kind of like goes here. Does that make sense? I like run it down and then it's just like bunching here. I don't know if that's making any sense. So then I had to take my hair down, smooth it all out and then put it back up. So that's a little bit of a pain, but I will say it does hold my hair down pretty well. I mean, eventually throughout the day, my flyaways come back up because my hair's just flyaway-y, I guess. But for the most part, I do think this helps tame it. It's a pretty big wand too. So I have like thick hair and that that takes up a lot of my hair. So I do like this. I'm glad I picked it up. I didn't need this combo. Guys, but I ended up picking up both of the Ouai Melrose Place. This is their fragrance mist and also their body cream. I'm glad I picked up the mist for sure. I think that this will last me a really long time. It's a big bottle. It does smell delicious. I've gotten compliments wearing this the past couple of weeks since I've been wearing it. It does smell just like fresh and yummy, a little sweet, feminine. It does smell really, I love this scent. It doesn't last forever because it's a fragrance mist and not a perfume, so you do have to reapply throughout the day. I like the body butter, I do. I think it smells good. It's thick, it's moisturizing, it smells just like the mist. I like to shower, use this, use the mist. Like, it's a good combination, obviously, because they smell the same, they go together. And I do like this, I do. It's moisturizing, it's hydrating, it's thick, but it sinks into the skin. It's not oily, it's not greasy. You can put it on, put your clothes on. Like, I do like this. I just feel like for the cost of like $40-something, I did get the 20% off. It's a big jug, but I don't know. I just don't think it's worth the cost of how much you get in it and how fast I feel like I'm gonna go through it. Basically, I just think it's ridiculous that a body lotion costs like $40-something, if I'm being totally honest. So I wouldn't repurchase this only because I just feel so icky about the cost of like a body lotion. Why is a body lotion $40-something? I just think that's silly. But I am gonna use it up. It smells delicious. It feels good on the skin. Like, I love using these together. So like part of me is glad I bought it, but also the other part of me is like, that was a waste of money. But I'm gonna use it, so I guess not. But the main reason why I think that is so silly is because I like the Sephora body butter so much and it's just like so much more affordable. I think this is the same one I've gotten in the past. They repackaged it, it's square now instead of round. It's a nourishing melting body butter with shea butter, which is what I have now, but it's in a round packaging. So I don't know. I'll let you know if it's not the same thing, but it's like closed right now and I don't want to open it because I'm still using an old one. But I love this body butter. This is the 5th one I've bought over the last like year and a half. It's just a really thick, nice, hydrating body butter. It's affordable, especially since it's 30% off during the sale. That's when I pick it up. The shea butter smells good to me personally. It smells like light and spa and airy and just, I think it's nice. It doesn't linger. It, like sinks into your skin. It's really hydrating. I just really love this body butter. And it's like $15 versus like $40. So that's kind of a bummer, but it's okay. Okay, and the last thing I bought is a new perfume. I didn't really need a new perfume, but I just was jonesing for a new perfume. So I picked up the Juliet Has a Gun Not a Perfume. I've had many of this in the past, not a travel size, which is what I picked up, but a miniature, I think. And I really liked it. And I also think I had a knockoff of it from Dossier that smelled really good. Of course, I didn't look up the notes at all. I'm so sorry about that. I can put them up on the screen for you. Shoot, and they're not on the box either. I'll put them up on the screen so you can see the notes. I really like this perfume. I think it smells yummy. It's just like a really light, it's just like a really light smell. I don't really know how to explain it. It does smell good though. Like not too feminine, not too sweet, not too in your face. It is like a light, airy scent. I do like how it smells. I will say it doesn't last though, which is such a bummer. I spray it on me and then like an hour later, I feel like it's gone. So I'm gonna obviously use up this travel size that I bought because I do like it. It does smell good. It's just a bummer that it doesn't really last on me. I did go ahead and smell the Myricks perfume in store because that was one of the ones I said I was thinking about picking up. You guys, it smelled gross. I don't know what I was thinking. I kind of think I got the Myricks and the Rare Beauty perfume mixed up in my head. I think I had smelled the Rare Beauty one and liked it in the past and thought it was the Myricks one. But the Myricks one, I smelled in person, like I said, sprayed it on my arm. It smelled like almost manly and like soapy to me. I don't know. Personally, I did not like it. If you like that perfume, I'm really, really glad that you like it. I can see how some people would enjoy that sort of like more masculine, not super sweet energy. Like I get that. It just, for me, I did not like how it smelled. I do want to smell the Rare Beauty one in person though, and possibly pick that up in the future. And then I also smelled the new strawberry jam one from, forget the brand. I'll pop up a picture here. Stephanie from Babs Beauty was also raving about that, and that again was in person. I smelled it and sprayed it and it smelled so yummy. However, I thought it was just more of a gourmand, ooey gooey scent that I thought I would like more in the fall. So I'm gonna keep that one in my back pocket to possibly pick up in the fall sale for like the upcoming fall winter time. But that one did smell good. I almost picked that up as well, but as you can see, I got enough stuff. I did not need to buy anything else. So that was it. That was my Sephora haul. I know I picked up a lot of stuff, but I had a gift card that was burning a hole in my pocket. I obviously get the 20% off I'm Rouge. I bought a bunch of stuff for my friends too. That's how I'm able to stay Rouge, is because my friends order stuff through me. So don't think that I'm just out here spending a ton of money all the time to stay Rouge. That's not the case. I feel good about the purchases that I made. I'm glad I picked up the things that I picked up. My standouts are definitely the Charlotte Tilbury concealer and then the Danessa Myricks, what are these called again? Blurring Balm Powder Lowlighter. I don't know, that's quite the name, but these are stunning. Those are definitely my standouts, but I pretty much like everything I bought. Like, I don't think there was really a dud in the products that I bought. There's not really one thing that I'm like, oh, I wish I wouldn't have bought that. I don't really like it. So that is good. If you're going to spend a lot of money on makeup and hair care and all that from Sephora during the sale, at least it's good that I like what I picked up. Do you know what I mean? So let me know down below in the comments if you shopped the sale. If you did, what'd you get? Are you liking what you got? Are you using it? All of the above. You guys know I love hearing from you guys down below in the comments. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. You're awesome and I love you. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you have not yet, and hope to see you in my next video. Bye guys.